What is up? We're currently involved in a trade and it looks like we're going to get stopped out. So we will just watch this and then I will go over why I took this trade, my reasoning, my thought process. And yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I thought this was a really high quality setup, so nothing we could do about it. But I guess I could just go over my reasoning now. Coming into the morning was leaning bearish. Then we come up, see an internal SMT inside of this 5-minute fair value gap right here. NQ comes up, sweeps this high. ES fails to do so, puts in an obvious 5-minute or 1-minute SMT. What do we then see? We see an internal 1-minute market structure shift here. Small 1-minute imbalance opens up here. I was initially wanting to get involved off of this 1-minute inverse fair value gap. Then we saw some displacement, wasn't able to get involved. And then I ended up taking it on ES when we tapped its 1-minute inverse fair value gap, which was a mistake. So what did I do? I ended up getting out when I was able to go break even and then getting involved on NQ after this position was closed. So I wasn't risking too much. But yeah, that's why my fill was bad. Fill should have at least been like this, but it is what it is. I thought this was a very high quality setup, at least an A, maybe not A plus, because we do have data high residing. But I'm gonna wipe my hands clean of this one because I'm expecting chop. We have FOMC at, where is it? At 2 p.m. right here. So it is what it is, man. I'm not expecting literally anything from this trade. I'm just going to let it do its thing and expect to stop out, take a valuable lesson, learn from it. And yeah, risking 250, 3 cons is 250 risk. I'll show you right here, boom, 250. So yeah, fits in my plan and everything. On the Lucid, risking 250. On the Apex is risking 250. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm 100% going to expect this to stop me out, which I'm fine with. And when that happens, I will come back, I'll unpause, and we'll go over it a little more in depth while I'm thinking clear. So I will see you guys when this trade's done. Peace. I think I just need to let it breathe because we have SMT here at 930 low, but I'm genuinely just going to let it breathe. Take a step back and chill, bro. Just because we do have internal SMT, but ideally we see NQ here come flush the 930 low, and then I'll be at break even. So yeah, that would be the best case scenario. So yeah, right now just wanting to see NQ come down to this risk-free point. And if I'm being honest, like if price starts displacing back up towards my entry, realistically I'll probably go break even. Boom, we're break even no matter what. So can't lose on this position, which is what I like. Which is absolutely fantastic. And if we get stopped at break even, bro, I literally couldn't care less. Boom, I trimmed one. There we go. So we secured a little profit on the day. I trimmed one contract. I'll just hold it on the Lucid account because I don't really care as much about that one. So yeah, leaving 2 running. It would be dope if I... Oh my gosh, I need to get rid of that. Okay. I'm glad I did that just to secure some of the buffer because with the amount that we went down, that caused our stop to move, our max loss on the account. So I just did that to help with the buffer, and I secured $100 there. But secured some. I went ahead and closed one on the Lucid just cause. And keep in mind, like, the only reason I'm being really protective here is because all the SMTs we're seeing. And this whole week, price has been very choppy, so I'm expecting price to reverse to break even more than I am it to hit final PT. That's just really my thought process, and I'm wanting to play it safe, protect my risk. Excuse me. I hope y'all can hear me good. Shoot, the mic was on the ground or on the desk. But buy 2 stop. Boom. So yeah, break even everywhere. up like $100 secured on the day. And yeah, gonna expect it to stop at break even. Only reason I did that again, just to help with the amount of drawdown in the Apex accounts. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna pause it for right now, and I will update you guys whether we get stopped at break even or hit final PT. And again, I'm break even because of this internal SMT. I just trimmed another inside this fair value gap. I know it looks like we're gonna hold, but again, I'm just wanting to play it safe. With the Apex's live trailing drawdown, bro, it's kind of annoying. So just remember that. But yeah, if we get stopped to break even, I don't know how much I'm secured on the day. We'll check. Count summary, total P&L up like 200 on the day. So not horrible. And then if we hit this final PT, that'll be a nice little bump. But again, my reasoning, literally just because the Apex accounts are super goofy, bro. Up 200. So that's nice. Basically all the accounts are at the 52K mark, which is good. Especially if this hits TP, then they will for sure be at the 52K mark. So yeah, that's my reasoning, whatever. Now we just let it do its thing. Now I'm for sure don't have to worry about anything because we have profit secured. So yeah, let's see what happens. All right, am I talking? Okay, I did end up closing out on Apex just because I'll show y'all my reasoning. We see the realized total dollar P&L, 300 across all the accounts, and then look at the drawdown, 2,400 across every single one, because I didn't want it to keep bouncing, or if that's even a term, back and forth. So I just closed there. And yeah, so those are the balances for the accounts, 52.5, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52. So, and yeah, I need to get them to 50, 54.1. So basically halfway there. Good on that end. And then over on the Lucid, I'm just going to leave it because I don't really care. I'm already up 200. I already have a winning day secured, and there's no live trailing drawdown. So we can't like lose our buffer or whatever. So we're just gonna let this play out, and I will catch y'all. We're risk free. We're already up 1,800 on the day. We'll see what technically 2K on the day, and I'll get into that after this, boy. But I'm not gonna talk until it's done because I don't want the video to be too long so people actually watch it. I just scaled in on the Lucid just because I'm like, might as well, and I have it to where if we get stopped out, we're still at break even on the day, so we don't eat into our buffer at all. So yeah. But let's see what happens, boys. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't going to unpause it until the trade's done, but I did anyway. Timeout. Going break even here because we have SMT at the actual internal sell side. Oh, boom. Wait, what? Ooh! Ooh! I don't know what just happened. It made us get involved with even more. Timeout. Alright, bro, let's just get straight into the nitty gritty so people will actually watch and learn. Because if the video is 30 minutes long, no one's going to care. Alright, so y'all already saw my reasoning, but looking back at this trade, what I could have done better was instead of looking to get involved on ES, I only did that because I thought we weren't going to get an entry on NQ. So I kind of rushed it on ES. Literally all I needed to do was just stick with my initial plan, which was to get involved off of this 1 minute inverse fair value gap, and boom, that would have been a 1 to 3. Check our risk, would have made 600. And then also another thing, I get why I did it and I'm fine with it, but the moving and like taking partials inside this fair value gap, I mean, with how choppy prices have been, I'm not going to be too mad at that because on the Apexes, we only ended up being up 300. And if I just held my actual trade, I would have been up 560. So that's basically double what I made. And it was honestly fearful, but I feel like I had good reason to have that said fear. And then looking back, this scalp or this add-in we took ended up working out great. And again, we were only risking profit. So worst case scenario, we would have been break even on the day and still up on Apex. But yeah, price obviously, after we chopped around a little, decided to flush toward the sell side level. Looking back, best case scenario, what we do is boom, we just take it off the initial fair value gap, leave it all the way to the sell side level. And then if I'm feeling more risky, more comfortable with that, can go here, scale in on all the accounts, and boom, that would have been an absolute printation. But up 536 on this one, 300 on those, so that's 300 times 6 is plus 530. Up to 2330 on a day. I'm just gonna say 2, 3, 4, 5 because it looks cool and probably are with the actual cents and whatnot. But yeah, looks like price is selling off even harder here. Could have potentially targeted lower, but again, not gonna complain with this. Again, the apexes are chilling. Once we get to that 20, like this one basically doesn't have, oh, it's 5100. Oh, this one, yeah, this one must have peaked at 52.6. So once they're all at 52.6, then we're so chilling because there's no more trailing drawdown and I don't have to worry about all that. So yeah, and again, just taking it slow. My goal, like I've said, for the month of March is just to chill and see where we end up at the end of the month. And yeah, brand new Lucid account, freaking already at 500, so that's cool. Just gonna use that one to farm some small payouts. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Gonna journal this, go over what was done wrong, what was done right, recognizing conditions, and then ending up dumping. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Little live trade action, very rare. I only did it because we were involved forever and I thought we were gonna get stopped out right here. But yeah, that's all I got for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.